Hi, this is Erin with Grow Your Health Gardening, and I just wanted to show you Matt's Wild Cherry. We are growing it hydroponically, and we have 2 plants in here. And what we did is we're pruning it. There's the main stem, and then we took the first sucker and we allowed the first sucker to grow. And we do this method here in the southeast. We're in zone 7B, just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And we get a lot of humidity here. And this plant in particular, you'll read about it too, that this plant is very prolific, meaning it sends all sorts of shoots. We call them suckers. And this is what a sucker looks like if you're not aware here. You have your main stem, and then you have your leaf stem that's coming off the side. And this right here in that bend, this is the sucker. And so you want to remove that. That will send off another stem to produce fruit. And you might think, oh, I want more fruit. So why would you do that? Why would you take that away? Well, for one, the more dense the foliage is, the leaves are going to be on other leaves, there's not going to be airflow, and you're going to get disease. So you don't want that. And like I said, where we get humidity here in the southeast, we want these leaves to dry out as soon as possible. So like here's another one where you have a stem and another stem meeting, and then there's the sucker growing. So I'm going to remove that. And the other thing that makes this so prolific, let me show you here, it will grow a sucker off of the blossom. So you have here main stem, okay, and it grew blossoms. Those all fruited, which is great. But then look what it did. Let's see if it'll focus here. Come on, camera. It grew a new sucker. See, we have more growth here. And this has another blossom coming, and even another sucker there. So it is like all about procreation and survival for sure. And you have to stay on top of it. Like right here, it sends off these shoots everywhere. And even though we pruned here, it's still wanting to make more plants. So we're going to remove that. But you can see that even by pruning it this way, we still have plenty of fruit coming on, and we're getting quality fruit because of that. And it is a good tasting tomato, very classic cherry tomato, but you can see all the fruit set even in the background there. And again, these are 2 plants here. I accidentally broke one, and this would have been the tip that kept growing. I bent it too much and it snapped, but look what it did. It sent off a shoot. So I'm just going to let this one grow. So it's hardy for sure, and you just really have to, especially if you live in the southeast, you really have to manage with keeping up on the pruning so that it doesn't get disease. But if you do keep up on the pruning, it'll reward you with some nice fruit. So those are my tips for Matt's Wild Cherry, and definitely a good producer if you're looking for a variety to try and you want a lot of them. And then if you have had success with another pruning method, by all means, feel free to share in the comments below, or send us an email at growyourhealthgardening@pm.me, and we can chat and learn from you as well. So again, this is hydroponic Matt's Wild Cherry, and we grow this at a pH between 6.5 and 6.8, and the ppm usually hangs around 2,000. So if that helps you in growing this as well. this is what this plant likes and thrives on, and just keep it pruned and she'll be happy.